Good evening, everyone. This is Lynn Grabowski, and welcome to our Xseed training call tonight on Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight I want to talk to you about some of those things that are vitally important to building a successful business. One of the most important parts of success in the network marketing business is duplication. What that means is make yourself duplicatable. So if you are a person who really looks at your business with sincere dedication and commitment, with looking at that business in a way that you see the potential that you have, and when you look at that business, you look at it and say, I know what I am capable of. I know that I am capable of creating long-lasting income. I am capable of creating a business that will give me the lifestyle that I am desiring. That type of business is built by creating duplication. Duplication is vital in network marketing. We call it the domino effect. When you are a leader, you teach your group how to do exactly what you're doing. What happens is that they will do exactly what you're doing. If you're doing 1, 2, or 3 presentations a week, they are going to see that success came to you by your dedication of doing 1, 2, or 3 trainings or tasting parties every single week. If you are sitting around waiting for someone else to do it, for your group to do it, and you're not doing it yourself, chances are your group will never grow. Network marketing is the true scenario of follow the leader. So when you decide how big you want your group to be, your determining factor of how big that group will be is based upon what you do to show leadership. That sounds like a lot of responsibility, and it is, but it can also be a lot of fun. And when you take on that responsibility and you create the leadership and the support that your team needs, they will also take on a leadership role, and they will also create the support and the leadership that their team needs. And that goes on and on and on indefinitely in your group. Sometimes you'll find someone that becomes an executive with you and they decide that they don't want to do that. They just want to be a consumer, or they just want to be a preferred customer, and they don't really want to take on the leadership role. That's okay too, because you're still creating volume by having that preferred customer or having that consumer in your group. That's fine, no problem. But if someone says to you, I want to build a business, it is important that they realize to create a business, they must be the leader that shows what to do to have success. Not just by talking about it, but doing it. Doing it, showing it, creates an energy within your group or within your team that will show exactly how duplication works. And as that is shown and as that is taught throughout your group, you create a security that is like a cement foundation when you're building a home. And nothing can destroy that cement foundation. So here's what I would like for you to do. I'd like for you to take 5 people from your existing business, from your existing team. I'd like for you to get together with them in the next 7 days, within the next week. I'd like for you to get together with them. I would like for you to explain to them how Xseed is about to have new products, that we had our new compensation plan announced, and get them ready for when this new product is launched. Because if they are ready and they don't have to take a long time preparing, they will be 10 steps ahead of the game. Now you get them together and you ask them how serious they are about building a business. You ask them how much money they need to earn, what they see their dreams of being in this business looks like. Ask them to identify for you where they want to be 12 months from now. Do they see themselves earning $500 a month or $5,000 a month or $50,000 a month? That will determine how much commitment is necessary to build that business. And so as they decide what it is they want and they write that down, I want you to make sure that you have a copy of it and they have a copy of it. And then you can literally take what they've written down as their financial goal and say, this is what it's going to take. For you to earn $500 a month, I want you to sponsor 5 people in the next month. If you want to earn $5,000 a month, then I want you to sponsor 5 people who each sponsor 2 people in the next month. If you want to earn $50,000, I want you to sponsor 10 people who each sponsor 5 people in the next month. Their commitment that they make to those 5 people or those 10 people that they have sponsored themselves will create the duplication that they will teach to their first level people, and that those people will teach to their first level, who will be your second level or can be even down to your third level and then to your fourth level. What your position here is to make sure that you work at least 5 levels deep within your group. You want to work 5 levels deep within your group to make sure everyone is duplicating the same thing, using the Xseed flip chart, getting on the Tuesday and Thursday night opportunity calls, getting on the morning 9 o'clock a.m. inspiration call, being on these Wednesday night training calls. When we launch the new product, we're going to have an amazing schedule of calls. We're going to be doing 3 to 5 calls a day, and we are going to be offering people every single day an opportunity to get on the calls and get their groups going. So the duplication is going to be available to them even if you're not. At Xseed Health, we want to make sure that the support is there 100%, and we want to make sure that everyone gets that support. So, as I said in the beginning, duplication to your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth level people is vitally important, because that lays the foundation for your business to grow, and literally the domino effect never stops. As you probably have heard me say, I've been in the network marketing business for almost 36 years now, and I was with one company for 27 years. I was a 6-figure earner in that company, traveled to 29 countries around the world, raised my children in this business. All 3 of them, I'm proud to say, are very successful entrepreneurs today, because they watched what it took to communicate with people, to literally care about people, watch people, help people, support people in their dreams and their goals. And they also watched their mom and their dad be available to them. They watched us travel the world and be able to take vacations where we wanted to go, when we wanted to go, take them with us. I'll never forget, we were going on a cruise, And the girls were, I think, in 6th grade, 1st grade, and, of course, and then the baby. And so when I went and talked to the teacher for my 6th grader, and I said, we're going to go on a cruise, and we're going to be gone 10 days, and she said, well, where are you going? And I told her we were going all through the Caribbean islands, and we were going to be visiting a lot of, different places. And she said, generally a teacher would say, oh, your child can't miss that much school, and I'm going to give you all kinds of math, and I'm going to give you all kinds of spelling and English and all that you have to do while you're on your trip. And she looked at my daughter and she said, but Alana, what your mom is doing for you by taking you on this trip is much more valuable history than you could ever learn in a book. So what I'm going to have you do for homework on this trip is to write a report of every place you go, and when you come back, you're going to give the report to the class and teach a history lesson of where you've been and what you've seen. And it really struck me right then and there of what the network marketing lifestyle has to offer for not just an adult, but for a family. The opportunity to take my children to 29 countries around the world, for them to be able to see the Great Wall of China, for them to be able to walk on the Great Wall of China, for them to go to Beijing, China, and to see the history there, to go to Hong Kong, to go to India, Thailand, Malaysia, Australia, England, Germany, Austria, all of these amazing countries around the world that they had the opportunity to see. And what did that do? That created a synergy within our team, within our group, saying, wow, I want to be able to take my family on those trips. I want to be able to have that freedom. So not only was I teaching them how to do a training class or how to do a opportunity meeting or how to do some self-development classes, I also inspired them, which is such an important part of this business, is to constantly inspire your group, to bring them up. We live in such a negative society. People are put down all the time. They put themselves down. I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm not smart, I can't do that, I can't do this, I'm whatever. No, you want to be their inspiration. You want to lift them up. You want to put them on a pedestal. You want to tell them they can do it. They are capable of doing it, and that they are in a place where they're going to receive the support that they need to be able to have the lifestyle that they desire, to travel the world. We are an international company. We're going to be announcing all the countries that we are in just a few short weeks. We are going to be one of the largest network marketing companies with unique and irresistible products. And you are so lucky to be in such a perfect place at a perfect time. So, as I said, create that duplication. Spend some time the next 7 days working on a plan to be able to help your group, your existing group or the group you plan to grow, in sharing with them your goals, your dreams, having them share with you their goals, their dreams, having them get together with their 5 people and doing the same thing, and working that foundation and creating that foundation that is so concrete that nothing can break it. That's what creates dynamic dynamic network marketing business. That's what will create the Xseed business that you want and that will last you through the years to come. A secure business that you can retire with or you can leave to your children. That's what it's all about, is creating that lifestyle that goes on and on and on. Have a great evening, everyone. Be sure to join us on Thursday night, tomorrow night, for our opportunity meeting at 6:30 on this same number at 6 p.m. 6 p.m., not 6:30, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow night, Thursday night. Join us, and let's go change lives. Be blessed and go bless someone else. Bye now.